I don't typically go to parades.
You're just gonna get parade pictures?
Try to avoid the parade itself.
The trick is to not photograph the parade.
I don't really like shooting parades usually. Whew.
This is the only side thing I know about.
Guys, we're here in Philadelphia. It's kind of quiet, so I'm whispering. St. Patty's Day. Or tomorrow's St. Patty's Day, but the St. Patty's Day festivities are today in Philadelphia, which is why I'm here. The parade starts at 11. I typically like to go to parades like 2 hours before, just so I can ease into the day, just like the people in the parade, and capture them as they're getting ready and stuff. So that's what we're gonna try to do. This is the start of the parade. This is the parade route. It's mad early, so nobody's here, obviously, which is fine. But as I said, just like to come here and get settled in and ease into it, like with everybody else. These have cool jackets. And you can tell who's been in the force for a while too, with how beat it is. Yeah. All right, sorry to interrupt you guys. You guys look cool just sitting here. I'm gonna take a photo of you guys right here, just like that. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, have fun today. Yep. Well, that was it. That was the end of the staging area.
Parades are interesting. Sometimes it's a hit or miss depending on what the crowd is. For big parades like in New York, we just had the St. Patty's Day parade. So big crowd, long streets. The chances of you actually getting something interesting, subjective of course, is more than something like a smaller parade. But New York City parades are pretty okay. Like, you know, but side streets, sometimes like it's the interesting thing more for me is more like of what the crowd is doing more than the parade itself. It's just like photographing the street. I mean, you know, the parade's in the street, what you see, what's interesting to you, just shoot it. You know, obviously respect the lines, respect, you know, where you can go, where you can't go, of course. Yeah, so I think that's really about it. I think I prefer events where they have closed streets more than parades. That's where you have more free reign into, you know, shooting more things that are actually happening, things that people that are actually doing stuff. Like, let's say like Chinese New Year, it's the whole Chinatown is closed up, so there's not a single direction that you should be following or where people are actually looking at, but more of like the whole street. It's pretty much street photography, but like at a closed boundary. Easter is one that I would want to shoot. That's a closed spot. Also, like maybe the Halloween parade. That's always interesting. Photographing people in costumes and also what they do there. So, yeah.
Cheesesteak.
From Chicago?
My wife is.
Oh, I'm from Southside, but I'm coasting. I live in Chicago now. I took a job out there. But I'm from there too. What you doing, dude? A rec? That's just a rec? It's not part of like a program or nothing?
No.
It's a different.
Yeah, it's a film camera. Wait, football?
I used to.
Here comes a gadget play. Randall L. He can throw. He was a quarterback in college. And he's thrown a touchdown to Hines Ward in the Super Bowl.
Redskins.
Yep, I played there too.
I know. See you, H1, right?
Yeah. What's your name?
Dang, cheesesteak cool. Trying to let it rip today, man. So anyway, when I think about parades, and all the parades I've shot, a lot of it is like St. Patty's Day parades because it's always in March and it's always like one of the first big events of the year that kind of like, it feels like it's kind of like it kicks off the year in terms of energy. And as the year goes on, there's always other parades that happen and I don't find myself at those parades because there's already a lot going on throughout the year. I was looking at all of my parade photos over the past couple of years and a lot of it is St. Patty's and also Lunar New Year parade because that's also in the wintertime and there's nothing happening in the wintertime. So, because when it's summertime, you want to do other things. But there are like other parades that I find myself doing, like seeking out, like the Filipino Independence Parade. Like I'll go there because I'm Filipino. I don't know. There's other parades that happen that I just kind of stumble upon. All right. Oh, my other camera. I left it at Reading Terminal.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the Canon. I put it on the floor. Oh, fuck. That's just gone, dude. Thank you, appreciate it. Hello. Lost and found. Their camera, lost and found. We forgot it. Oh, sweet. All right. Thank you. Hi.
camera.
It was like a film DSLR. It was a big film body. It's a Canon. It has black tape over the Canon logo. And the leather strap. Yep, that's it.
go.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Some good people still out
Yeah, for real. That's crazy, dog. Yo,
The karma paid off.
the karma paid off, dog. Okay. For the rest of my time in this city, I will not curse the Eagles. Oh, Lord. I'm sweating.
For parades, stick to the side streets. It's where you find all the little moments, little action. Never really in the actual parade. Can't say I've ever seen a true parade that comes down here. And then events, I mean, I shoot weddings, so I'm used to it all the time. It's just looking for those offbeat, fun moments of just people interacting. I mean, that sounds cliche and easy to say, but I mean, you just gotta get yourself in there and don't think about it as being an event. Just think about it as taking photos.
I love the start of the parade.
The start of the parade is the best. Yeah, it's right here, right?
Yeah.
Sick.
And it goes all the way down like that way.
Yeah, yeah. So that's probably where I'll be. Lombardi? Is that the Lombardi?
Anyone get a picture except for White Sox fans.
She don't even know. She's like, what? She's like, what? She's like, what?
I'll just have it fun.
No, yeah. Marching bands are always fun. How you doing? Yes, sir. What's your name?
David Houston. I'm a friend of Nazir.
That was good. That was a good one.
What was that? Hey, stay there. Back up. Yeah, you're good.
Bat that shit down. Whoa.
I mean, it's so cliche. I mean, you're not shooting the parade, you're just shooting the people, you know? I think looking for things that are happening, it's all cliche. Don't shoot the parade. That's my advice. Don't shoot what's going on the street. Turn around. That answer will be repeated probably 8 times, so. Oh, put this down. Look that way. Oh, thank you. What's up, man? This is good. How you doing? Good. Kids are tired, huh?
At some point, they're going to start fighting each other.
Yep.
Or we're going to start fighting them.
That's funny.
That's my baby right there.
That's your baby? I can send you photos if you want, yeah. My kid's only 4, so I got a while until they're in high school. But everybody's like, it goes so fast. So I'm like trying to hold on to like every little moment.
I remember 4 very well. I can remember like it was yesterday. So
Yeah.
You won't forget it.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
It goes fast.
Yeah. Thanks for talking.
Yeah, it was nice
Yeah.
meeting
I hope you guys get some energy. I hope they get some energy.
They go through about 10 to 12 wins of second win.
Okay, yeah.
So they'll be back.
Yeah.
I mean, events is pretty broad. I mean, there's no one approach to those. I mean, indoor, outdoor, there's so many kinds of things, protests, whatever. But parades are sort of their own animal because you kind of know more about what to expect. You know, a whole bunch of stuff going down the road one direction, a lot of people on the sidelines looking. To me, I like the periphery of all that stuff, unless I can get like actually into the middle of the parade, which there are certain ones where I've enjoyed doing that. But otherwise, I don't really care much about the parade itself. It feels kind of like you're just gonna get parade pictures, and those don't really interest me very much. unless something goes horribly wrong. Yeah, usually I prefer to be either like around the periphery, like especially the before the parade starts, like there'll be side streets where people are lining up to be in the parade. That's really fun. And then the aftermath, like after parades, there'll be the same kind of scene, like on a side street or something. Those are always my favorite because you can actually be up close to stuff. You're in the street, not behind some barrier or whatever. But the one thing that is really cool about getting to be like actually in the parade itself shooting is that you can get really good shots of the spectators because it's the best place to see them. Like if you've ever been on the sidelines at these things, you're like trying to shoot spectators, but they're all looking away from you into the street. So that's a drag. But if you're actually in the parade, you get the best shot of all the spectators. So I've had some fun doing that. But for sure, the before and after is the way to go.
That's good. Thank you, man. Damn. That's your best friend? This up. Do it! But don't hurt him, All right, have fun, guys. You want one? All right, thanks, guys. I'm gonna send it to one of your chaperones, and then she can disperse. Yeah. All right. Like this. What's on my head? It's a hat. It's a hat. I'm like trying to be, very vocal, very intentional, very upfront about what I'm doing. I'm not like hiding, taking photos. I'm definitely taking a picture. Straight up. Start a conversation, especially with the adults. Like make sure the adults know that I'm here, when I can.
Love it. I feel like you have free license to shoot whatever you want, but for me, typically shooting parades, focus on the people watching the parade rather than the parade itself. Way more entertaining. Sometimes it feels like a little too easy, right? Because you're allowed, everybody has a camera out, everybody's photographing it or has their iPhone out. I don't typically go to parades. I used to. I think earlier in my photo career, that was something really fun. I used to love Pride Parade, any parade, fuck. Colorful, fun, celebratory, and like I said, like you don't have to worry about people feeling funny about like the camera right in your face. But now less so, yeah. I'd rather come across moments that are not being documented. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys gotta carry that all the way to the parade? Yeah. Heavy? Not that bad? Yeah, let me see. One hand? Heavy enough. Heavy enough to like where you're walking with it all day, it's gonna be heavy. Those kids, all those like band kids like laying on the ground. The zine that I'm sequencing right now, I have like a hero shot of like kind of that same thing. So now I need to develop that and see if it's better than that shot and either replace it, put it together, or like see if, because like I feel like they're so similar that I can't have both. But we'll see. If it's good enough, then...
And speaking of that zine is now available for pre-order. The zine is called We'll Carry On, and it contains a sequence of photos from parades and events over the past 7 years, from 2018 through 2025. The parades and events are from all over, from places like Chicago, New Orleans, Atlanta, and of course, New York City. Pre-orders are live through April 8th, 2025. After that, there'll be first come, first serve. I'm only doing one print run of the zine, so if you want it, reserve your copy now using the pre-order link below. Go cop the zine, support the channel, enjoy some photos, get some parade inspo. Parade season is upon us. Let's get back to the parade video.
Holy fuck. Oh my God. Six pack yet? Dante! Yeah. Pleasure.
You too, man.
How are you?
Good to see you, bro.
Yeah.
So I absolutely love parades to photograph. I find that, like, honestly, for anyone who's getting into street photography for the first time, this is probably your best bet, is to shoot during a parade. Because people are open to having their photo taken. There's so much energy. You can get really close to subjects, try out new equipment if you're getting into new equipment. I think, honestly, parades, yeah, they're underrated. I love shooting along the outskirts, the peripherals of parades. Like, for instance, here in the background, we have the Logan Square Fountain. And just a few moments ago, I was photographing, you know, children playing with their parents along the sculpture. You'll find more scenes, and there's just more chance for you to make something during a parade because there's so much energy, so much chaos. You get lost in the crowd, and I think that's a pro when it comes to shooting in parades. Cons would be, I find that, like, sometimes you'll see the same, you know, photo from a parade because you're focused on the parade itself. But as long as you're open to photographing the pedestrians, the people that are observant, the bystanders, and look for different scenes that are on the peripherals, you'll have a better chance of finding something more unique during the parade. So I think the moral of the story with shooting parades is don't shoot the parade, just shoot what's going around it, right? Like, I'll find myself at parades pretty much all the time, whether or not I seek it out or not, which is cool.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
What is that little, oh, pardon me, I'm sorry. What is that little thing? I learned how to do open heart surgery with 2 spoons. Said it was a
Get
guy
out of
right
here.
there, he was doing anything you want to learn is on YouTube.
Open heart surgery is crazy.
All right, what the hell?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Is it on? Is it recording? Oh my God, I'm getting camera shy. Oh my God, I'm camera shy. Oh, where we going? Where we going? I'm scared. All right, I'm about to do a walkie-talkie with all you motherfuckers. I don't know how wide this thing is. Oh, it can be good if done tastefully. When you try to avoid the parade, it's even better because you get a lot more people in photographs. I don't know, more opportunities, but I don't know. I'm lying hard. I love parade photography when it's good though. Only when it's done with the intent of, you know, composition being on point. Interactions are fun. Anything but a 70 to 200. That's all I'm gonna say. If you got a 20 mil, you got a 28 mil, you got a 21 mil, you got a fisheye, I'm with it. Everything else, out the door. Only parade I would go to that's not here is Mardi Gras. Because, you know, that's so influential beyond time at this point. I actually really do enjoy parade photography because it's a day to be constantly moving and get your steps in. And you have endless possibilities of making sure your framing is correct, making sure your interactions are fun, making sure you get all that you need out of photography in one day. Because sometimes you can go through a month spurt of not taking any photos. And that's usually a day to get your lick back. And when it comes to parade photography as a whole from others, it's a little hard to digest sometimes because it gets a little, I don't know, it gets a little repetitive. So I think the goal is to just be the first one to do something with it, I guess. At this point, I'm very much for it. Even though 20 minutes ago, I was so against it. Wave it higher! Woo!
Guys, I feel like our time is winding down photographing this parade here in Philly. So we're gonna wrap, and we'll see you in New York tomorrow morning. What's up, y'all? We're here in New York City, the St. Patrick's Day parade. It's loud, there's bagpipes.
The trick is to not photograph the parade. It's the stuff that's going on at the periphery, and unfortunately today is so dark. It's going to be the gloomy St. Patrick's Day parade today. Stay away from the parade itself because that's never interesting. And it really is the human interaction on the sidelines that's more interesting. Actually, I like to shoot when you don't even know. I like pictures that you don't even know necessarily that it's St. Patrick's Day. Because then it fits with all the other work that I'm doing. So but it's great. There's a lot of people and good crowds, so there's always something to find. More and more, I don't mind if I miss them, especially protests, because protests they all start to look the same, and it's the signs and it's the funny signs. So protests lately I've just kind of dropped in their entirety. But listen, Melissa O'Shaughnessy, I got to come to the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Typically, I like to hang out in this section of the corrals where the cops are getting ready, because there's like a donut station, like right there, and all the cops are getting donuts. It's kind of funny. But I think I've tried that for so many years that I'm okay letting it go. I went into one of those bars last year and took photos as all the firemen were in there, and I want to do it again, but I didn't send the photos to them, and they asked me to last year. So if I do it, I hope they don't remember me. 2, if I do it, I hope it's a different bar, because both of those bars look exactly the same.
I don't mind it, to be honest with you. I kind of like it, like especially like the setup. The setup is like, I think, where the real action is. The actual parade is kind of boring, and I know people are gonna like hate me for that comment, but no, I think it can be interesting so long as you are like there to document like the spirit of it, like when everything's being set up. Yeah, it seems like it's like street photography on kind of easy mode. You know what I mean? Like, because like there is a lot of stuff going on, and it's a really easy way to capture like the spirit of it, but or like the kind of like spirit of like street photography with like the mystique, but without actually like, you know, being too much on the street. But not to gatekeep. That's like I do it all the time, so like I love it. Events I do seek out a lot more than often. Parades, I think it's because I live in Beacon. So when I come down, usually I have to get kind of like a week's worth of street photography in one day. And that's why I like walk a lot. You'll see like crazy stuff like 40,000 steps, and that's because that's my one day of street. So the events are kind of like a way to kind of like speed it up a little bit for me. Yeah.
Hi.
What time is it start?
It's supposed to start at 11.
11?
Yeah, it's supposed to start at 11. What time is it now?
11.
Something? Yeah, a little bit late.
Okay.
Oh, close, yeah. We're almost there. All right.
Parade photography is cool, but it's really about the outskirts. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, it's fun. You get in there and, you take photos of the floats or whatever, and that's cool. But I think for the stuff we do, we're kind of looking on the outskirts, people getting smashed and acting a fool or doing funny positions. I mean, I don't know. I guess in line, it's cool. It's just like, it's always the outside. Who was it? Joe said that shit, like, parades and all that, go on the outskirts. And I've always stuck to that, so that's always where I've gotten the best photos anyway. I mean, I guess the shots don't really stand out as much. You gotta get some really good shots, or else it's just like, anything you'd see in a fucking newspaper. You gotta go through the motions, so there's parades, I guess, protests sometimes. I'm not really with protests anymore, but if there's one in the area, I'll stand around and see what happens. But it's not something I typically pursue, but, if it's there and I got the availability, why not? It's free shots. At the very least, it's a shooting range.
We're entering the classic corral with all the firefighters with flags. I have like some shots from here from the past, but this is it. I see some flashes going off already. Give a little bit. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Good,
oh, this is your whole thing.
Dude, this is.
Yeah, this is your.
It's fucking blown up out of nowhere.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, it's like.
Shout out! We're on a video. Shout it out.
At FDNY Fire Diary. I go to like almost every major fire in the city.
Crazy.
I try not to take photos in the house because that's like their sacred ground. Cruising around.
Dude.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, have fun, man.
I like shooting parades just as like exercise almost. I like the atmosphere usually. I typically go to parades that I have interest in. So I usually have a good time besides the photography. I don't usually get any good photos from it though, or photos that I would use that I would like put in with my typical work. I do it mostly for fun, just out here, practice, have a good time, drink a couple beers. But it could get kind of crazy at some of the parades, like crowd-wise, like you can't even move sometimes.
just if I see something interesting, I'll take a picture. Like I said, I don't typically use the photos. I don't know what I'm gonna eventually do with all these parade photos. There's a lot of them. I feel like except in the deep winter, there's like always one every month. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's good. I see it as exercise. Just have fun, get to blast a little bit. So, yeah. Green hat, yo.
Right here.
Right there. In there.
Come on, man. Yeah, right here. I wore the Yankee hat because it had green.
Irish today.
Yeah. And yesterday too.
I'm looking like a motherfucking Ninja
Yeah,
Turtle.
you are looking like a Ninja Turtle,
How was
dude.
Philly?
I feel like it's kind of exciting, especially in New York City. There's so many people, so much to see and do. Horses. It's awesome. I love it. So this is the first time I've really come out. I came out for Thanksgiving Day parade and got rained on, and that was kind of miserable. So now I'm out today, hopefully getting something here. So I think we're all adding to the cultural experience of being here. So I think it's kind of fun.
Yo, what's up? It's the Veterans Day Parade. It's early. This parade starts at 9:30. It's like 7:45 in the morning. I got my me at 7. I got my Leica M6. I got Portrait 800 in both cameras. And we're gonna load this bad boy up. Bro, if you don't get a picture of you, you don't get a flick of you, just do what you're doing. Put that over your shoulder. Let me get a reading. It's a film camera. Yeah, so it's like, how old are you? How old are you? 13? Okay, so it's probably older than you. 12548. All right. Let's do this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, appreciate it, man. You guys have a good day at the parade.
Well, I just like helping these things because there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of people who are more okay with their photo being taken, or won't notice their photo being taken. So when you're in chaos, you can kind of find non-chaotic things or chaotic things that you can't find elsewhere. And people's guards are just down a little bit, and they're more open to having their photos taken. And there's more magical little moments to work in, kind of.
Now, I don't know whether to put the painting in focus or the people in the back in focus. So I'm gonna try to go handheld.
Abby's not that far away from that, but it's still past that age.
Yeah, for sure.
In general, I like parades and events. I think that there's definitely opportunities for to create good images, but I think that because a lot of these parades have been shot so often by so many people, I think it's challenging. I think first of all, I try to avoid the parade itself being in the middle of the parade. I think in the middle of the parade, everybody tends to get similar shots, sort of from the periphery as the parade is marching forward. So I suppose if you're in the middle of the parade, you could try to isolate individuals, perhaps. Otherwise, I think as folks are staging at the beginning of the parade is a good opportunity. So try to kind of stay on the outskirts and try to get photos as people are preparing. But otherwise, I think you could get great stuff at parades. I think it's just it's challenging based on all of the work that's been done at parades previously, and I think you want to be mindful of avoiding the usual images of like parade floats and lots of people marching and stuff like that. It's not to say you can't create good images from that subject matter as well. I'm sure it's possible, but I think you have to have some type of angle that's different from what folks have done previously. I try to look at the calendar of what's happening in New York and what's happening in the 5 boroughs, and I try to like the big ones I try to go to. I'd say I seek it out, like assuming I'm in town and available, then I try to go. And I think parades like the Mermaid Parade, there's cool costumes and cool subject matter. So I try to seek them out.
This is the Filipino Independence Parade. Me being Filipino, I'm gonna take photos. I don't really like shooting parades usually. This parade is usually like a very quiet parade. Especially if you compare it to like St. Patty's Day or, you know, one of the bigger parades that come through here. Oh, that's good. There you go.
Honestly, I feel like just like on the street, it's really just about just feeling what's best in front of me, making good use of all the elements, the subjects, the background, etc., and try my best to capture it all and take it all in. But I guess there's other times when I gotta look out for things if they're trying to get me to do certain things, you know, if it calls for it, really. But other than that, yeah, it's really just how I approach the street. Just take it all in as much as I can.
All right, we're going underneath, boy. Excuse me. Oh, nice mask. Sweet. You look so cool. Was that King Kong? My knees. Too old for this. Take a picture. Hey, ready? All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
Events or parades? I don't really do parades, or I don't know. I don't really do that stuff.
I usually don't like to shoot the events. I like to shoot the people outside the events, like the outskirts of it. I feel like capturing those moments is probably like the ones there to themselves rather than the actual parade where like everybody's shooting at, which is, you know, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but I like the outside like madness of it. That's pretty good.
How do you feel about parade photography? I didn't even take pictures today. Not even one.
Do you ever go to parades to take photos?
No, fuck street photography. Fuck street photography. I'm like a nature photographer right now, so don't talk to me.
Now when they see us in the streets, all they wanna do is take pics, and I'm like, okay.